So in life, we make a lot of choices that we don't, that we wish we could get back, right? There's things we're not proud of. We're flawed as human beings. This is the same with us as it is with Saiyans, as it is with Namekians, clearly, because Monaito has just like in his extended years, like the dude's old and he's still making. He's been alive for what we can assume at least 100 plus years, and he still makes choices that he doesn't, that don't sit well with him, things that he has to live with. He's been living with the idea for the past 40 years. He's been living with the fact that he didn't tell Granola what really happened that fateful night, that day. What happened between the Saiyans, the Heaters, Frieza, like all of that. His mom, his own mom, like Granola's mom. Monaito took the liberty of saying what Granola should and shouldn't know. A grown man, after a while, what he should and shouldn't know about his own mother's passing, right? Her own death. And that like it's and I went back and looked at some of the older chapters, and you see like the first chapter where we met Monaito, and just like you see this one the one panel where he just knocked out sleep. It's like, how do you sleep? How do you live with yourself, just knowing how you've got this man over here stressing about the past, and how he clearly still is holding on to all of this trauma 40 years later, and you still don't think, maybe it's time I finally tell you what really happened. It's like, no, he was knocked out sleeping very well, knowing he just lied to his friend by omission again, So it's like, I'd like to think it ate him up, but maybe it didn't. But I know at this point, whether Monaito felt bad all those years or not, I know he feels bad now. There's no way he can't be held accountable for essentially lying to Granola for 40 years and, creating all these ideas in Granola's head to the point to where he's sacrificed most of his life away, like sort of slick thrown it away, because there was no need to fight Goku and Vegeta like that. There's no need to do that. Now again, the Saiyans still did what they did, even if Bardock saved them. But what that could have done for Granola is that knowing that there was a Saiyan who spared them could have shown Granola that, okay, not all Saiyans are just evil, but maybe they are, it's not so black, it's not just so black and white, it's not just evil Saiyans. There's there's also some good Saiyans, and Goku and Vegeta are good Saiyans. It could have created the, or made it to where maybe Granola became, took some initiative and became more informed about the ongoings of the universe, and he could have found out that it's like, oh, the Saiyans were victims just like the Cerealians. Like, it's a lot of things could have been possible if Monaito had just opened his mouth. And it's really unfortunate that Granola had to go through that. So yeah, Monaito, I'm sure he's gonna feel bad at this point, because Granola he's most likely gonna throw it in his face, like, how could you hide this from me? And so what that means for what I'm getting at is, what will be Monaito's redemption? Like, what is his redemption arc? It's like, okay, you did these, not the worst thing, but a very damaging thing to this other person, and you have to make up for that. And I think this will be tied in. Like, the reason I think this redemption arc is, the reason why I think this redemption arc is so, like, it's on the way, it's coming. There's another word for that, I can't think of it. But the reason why I think it's coming is because these Dragon Balls, the Tarumbo Dragon, the Cerealian Dragon Balls, are overpowered. They don't have a reset time. If one was so inclined, all you have to do is jump up there and catch the ball, like how Goku did back in Dragon Ball. So that shows you how much power you have to do it. But yeah, you just catch the balls before they expand off. And even so, it's like they have dragon radars out here that can find these balls instantly. So it's like the balls are overpowered. They have to be written out of the story, and the way these balls are written out of the story is if Monaito dies. So Monaito's probably gonna die in this form of redemption for Granola. I'm not sure what it is, like how that would happen. It's like what could happen to lead Monaito to feel he has to sacrifice himself. Maybe that's like maybe the heaters call the dragon, right? So yeah, that makes perfect sense. Like the heaters call the dragon, but they get interrupted before they can make the wish. A big fight breaks out between Granola or Goku and Vegeta and them. You have this confrontation, and before the heaters, who look like they're about to be victorious and getting their wish, whatever that wish may be, maybe Monaito kills himself to basically kill the dragon and stop the wish. And I was like, that would be cool. That would be very like poetic cinema in a way, like I'm referring to a meme where I use recycled artwork, recycled visuals. But anyway, that would be great symmetry for the story. I think it would all kind of come together at this point. It's like Monaito probably should have sacrificed himself for Granola and Musoli that night, and he really hurt Granola, and this is a good way to redeem himself. It's like, okay, and maybe, who knows, maybe by killing the dragon it gives Granola's lifespan back. They could write in a lot of things, just pull it out their asses. They have with so much, but I mean, yeah, you never know. But yeah, I think that's a very clear and obvious way that Monaito can redeem himself. He kills himself in order to stop the heaters from getting a wish, and maybe it's a double-edged sword, because maybe in chapter 78. Granola, or 79, in the coming chapters, Granola and Monaito squash it, and it's like, what? Yeah, they're trying to get the Dragon Balls, but we're gonna flip it on them. We're gonna get the Dragon Balls. We're gonna take the Dragon Balls from them, and we're gonna wish everyone back, And it's like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna see my mom again. You'll get to see your people again, and things are gonna be okay. Like, it's okay. Me and you are still cool, Monaito, Granola, Monaito. We're a team, Like, it's all good. But then, it gets to a point to where it's like, okay, we're not going to be like Monaito and Granola, like, we're not going to be able to make our wish. The heater's about to get their wish. We have to do something quick, and Monaito kills himself. And it's like, oh wow, it's a tragedy because Granola's now even more alone, but Monaito goes out a hero because he stopped the heaters where they couldn't. And yeah, I think that's my prediction. That's my prediction. I stand by it. I think that would be good. I think it would be entertaining. I mean, clearly I see it coming, but that doesn't mean that the ride there won't be fun. Just because something's predictable in the story doesn't mean you still can't enjoy the ride, and that's what a lot of great storytelling is about nowadays. If you enjoy the ride, not if you didn't see it coming. Like, if you can rewatch, I think most people would agree, if you can rewatch a movie over and over again and still enjoy it, that's a lot better than knowing about what's coming around the corner. Like, I knew that was gonna happen. It's like, yeah, but did you have a great time finding out that was gonna happen? So yeah, I think that's what Monaito's redemption is gonna be. I don't really see how else they could do it, and so yeah, hopefully they do it some way I haven't thought of, and then I won't see it coming, and then I could just shut the hell up. But yeah, that's my thought. What are your thoughts? How do you think Monaito will redeem himself? Maybe you throw down a good comment, and you have an idea, and I'll make a video about it and expand on it a little further and see if I can contribute to that idea. Maybe stack, throw my sprinkle a little sugar on it, see if we can make it yeah, let's just, I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say. I just but yeah, if you have your thoughts, leave a comment, and we can talk about it in the comments, or yeah, expand upon it in the video. Very interested to see what you think is next for this somewhat fallen from grace Namek. How can he win back the hearts of, or the heart of his, most, his most favorite companion, his only family in the entire universe as far as he's concerned, because he doesn't know about planet Namek. He just knows that he's the last Namekian on the planet, and he's all alone. It's just him and Granola. It's Granola and Monaito. And if they don't have each other, what do they have? So, yeah, leave your comments. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch you on the next one. Like and subscribe, and share. Yeah.